Hello friends, today's topic, if I have 500 shares, in case of distress, can I sell 200? The question actually was like this, if we have 500 shares of a good company, suppose need urgent money, can we sell 200 or 250 quantity and buy it back later? If we pledge the shares and take a loan, we need to pay interest to the bank. Our comments, number one, the investment we make in stock market should be done keeping in mind that we don't need the money for at least 8 to 10 years. We should not need it even in emergencies, since we should have a separate emergency fund and other money which can be utilized for short-term purposes. Only invest money which you can forget for 10 years. Number two, by considering our long-term investments as money which can be used for emergencies, we are unlikely to let the money grow and hence lose the benefit of compounding. 3. Pledging of shares to get a loan should be done only when you know that you can pay the EMI comfortably from your income sources. 4. Usually once you sell your long-term shares, you are unlikely to buy them back even if you are very disciplined. 5. So avoid selling of stocks bought for long term until your purpose of investment has been achieved, such as children education, children marriage and retirement. The second question is, sir, give me idea how to get money to invest in stock market. I don't have a job and hence no money to invest. All of you know that once in a week, very often we conduct a question answer session in YouTube live sessions and hence many questions will be answered there, but lack of time many of them will not be answered and many of them will come to us in the chat box too. So many of them which are selected are being answered here. Now our comments. Number one, everybody should efforts towards developing required skills to either do a job or do a business and earn money. This is a basic skill of life and this skills comes from going to school, college and learning to make ourselves useful to an employer or the public so that they pay us for our services. Number two, once you are earning money, then financial planning comes into play where you save a portion of the money and then invest in various instruments to multiply our money for our future requirements. Number three, our YouTube channel guides people to plan their finances once they can save some amount from their profession. Now the next question, ಲಾಂಗ್ ಟರ್ಮ್ ಒಬ್ಬ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಆಯುಸ್ಸು 60ರಿಂದ 65 ವರ್ಷ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಸೇರೋದು 30 ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೆ 20 ವರ್ಷ ಮನೆ ಸರಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ 10 to 15 years ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ means a person's life term is only 60 to 65 years. He joins the job at the age of 30 years. 20 years he makes the house all right and 10 to 15 years is left out. What else he can do? Our comments. The official life expectancy in India is around 75 years now. But many people live longer. Hardly anybody passes away at 60 or 65 years. Number two, people usually start earning at the age of 21 or 22 years and not at the age of 30 years. 3. Such comments display lack of awareness of ground reality. It looks like such people regret their thinking and decisions in the future. Number 4, it is said that you have to plan as if you will live forever, but live as if every day is your last day. Unfortunately, people plan only for 60 years, then end up very miserable. Financially, they live till 80 years. Number 5, on the other hand, there are many people who want to retire early by age of 45 to 50 years, but they don't take steps to invest enough money early in life and are forced to retire only at the age of 60 years. Number 6, so financial planning is about being aware of what situation we are in and what steps to take to reach our goals. We need to use a lot of common sense and lessons from life. The next question is also very interesting. I am watching a YouTube video since 3 years and attended your course in February 2021. I am investing since 3 years for long term. Because of the videos, I didn't sell my stocks due to panic. My portfolio has grown by 18% per annum. Gratitude to you. Thank you very much, sir. Our comments. One of the most important benefits of a workshop is developing your knowledge to invest and then learning to manage your emotions of fear and greed. This leads you to not panic when market crash nor get very excited with market's rally. Our graduates become disciplined and follow a systematic approach. Number two, when the right process is followed in investment, there is no choice but to succeed and earn a good amount of money. 3. Many people try shortcuts and realize that they are making mistakes after a few years. By this time, they would have wasted valuable years and the benefit of compounding are minimized. Here is an announcement. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಉತ್ತರ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಭರತ್ ಚಂದ್ರ ಅವರಿಂದ for all channel members on 7th November, Tuesday at 9:15 p.m. Live question answer session on YouTube on Dr. Bharath Chandra Institute Kannada channel. You can come, bring your friends too along. The next question is also the question maybe that you wanted to ask. Can I buy Nifty ETF shares along with individual Nifty 50 shares for long term? Our comments. If you know how to do fundamental analysis and are confident of selecting good shares for long term, there is no need to invest in Nifty 50 ETF. Number 2, Nifty 50 ETF invests in all shares in the Nifty, hence the returns would be average compared to the returns on selecting 10 individual shares from Nifty index. Number 3, investing in index funds is useful for people who don't know much about investing in individual stocks and also not inclined to learn and invest on their own. So it may not make much sense to invest in individual stocks and also invest in an index fund. The next question is regarding the emergency fund. So emergency fund annu short term trading ಗೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Our comments. Emergency fund should be around 6 months of our monthly expenses. It needs to be invested in savings account, FD or debt mutual funds. Number 2, it should be used only if we lose our money, health, emergency or any other emergency. Number 3, we must not be tempted to use that money to multiply it in stock market since we make many mistakes and lose money, we will be depleting our emergency fund value. 4, so if you want to invest for short term, you need to have separate funds apart from the emergency fund which you maintain. Now here is the last and a very interesting question. Sir, ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಡಿಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಹೊಂದಿರುತ್ತಾನೆ. ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಮರಣ ಹೊಂದಿದ ನಂತರ ಅದೇ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ, ಸ್ಟಾಕ್ ಪರ್ಚೇಸ್ or ಸೆಲ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದಾ? Means a person has died, can I use the same demat for buying and selling in the future? Our comments. Once a person dies, his demat account cannot be further operated. As per the will or succession rules, the shares in the demat account will be transferred to his family members' demat account and then they are free to hold or sell the shares. Number 2, but transactions cannot be continued just because it is the account of the family member. In fact, after the distribution or transfer of shares from the demat account to the deceased, the account needs to be closed since the dead person's account cannot be operational after completing necessary formalities. At the end of the video, here is a question. Approximately since how much time have you been watching our YouTube videos? Type in the comment section. If you are not the member of Dr. Bharath Chandra, Rohan Chandra channel, this is the time to subscribe, press the bell icon, send the video to all your friends. The video is good, press the like button. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. All the best.